Right, everybody, we're about to talk about the gateway experience. And now I will talk a little bit freely about the first track of a guided meditation series called The Gateway Experience. And it's from the United States Army in 1983. Created a psychic super... they wanted to create a psychic super soldier. Did they manage to do it? I'm sorry. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Yeah. So it's very mystic origins here. Very mystic, you won't do this now, yeah? A process to help one leave one's body for espionage, you know? You just send them these spy ghosts and they steal all the information. Declassified in 2003, so it's relatively new. And it begins with something called Focus 10. All right, so it's like, why do gateway experience? Why do this? We want to come. Look at this guy. Look at the monk. Yeah, look at that. Look at the monk right there. He's there, and out of his head comes this astral form. So we want to do gateway meditation and get astral projecting, and we want to get it. Say, even if you don't believe in that stuff, focus is one of those really important things that you want more of. And look at all these cool pictures, man. Look at them. Don't you just look forward to me going through all these pictures? So we start you off at Focus 10, at the first track of the gateway experience. I've made some notes here. You know, it says wave 1, track 1, ocean surf, move to position. Yeah, okay, let's talk about that. Ocean surf, the cool visualization of just hearing the noise of waves, like your breath, you know, is like a wave crashing on a shore, like you can do it a lot more subtle than that. I'm just exaggerating it. You want it to be soft. You want it to be getting you into that relaxation where you have to keep focus. Yeah? And so, together with that, ocean surf. Wow, dude. You can like feel like rocking chair. That's very difficult, by the way. So if you can't do it, yeah, just calm down. You know, just don't worry about it. Just know that that's the exercise to pretend to be a rocking chair, and then like think about the people who you know, they're riding the boat, right? And then the boat goes off and they are just laying there in the water waiting to be rescued because it's in the Pacific. Many of them get like near-death experiences and stuff like that. So it's like, imagine floating, ocean surf, you know, and get comfortable, you know, wriggle around, you know, get comfortable, and that's important. And then, my friends, they're gonna go like, let's see, feel waves if possible. Yeah, that's just what we talked about. Add rocking chair, you know. So that's okay. Look, this is my little baby right here. You know, there was this monk who talked about it. Here it is, right? The diamond throne. Yeah. So it's of course part of our system, the Zyogaigus system. Here it is. You know, this is the aspect. Meditate on that. Yeah. Meditate on that. And it's like a rocking chair. So it's like, oh, that's the big secret. It's a rocking chair. Maybe you have a rocking chair. Maybe you had just a good chair that could rock or spin. It doesn't matter. And then memorize the feeling you get. And then you just lay in bed and relax and try to arouse the feeling. And maybe one day, you know, so it's like this. Like, you know, he's like, whoop, 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 whoop. Or maybe like, zoop, zip, you know, it can spin too, right? It could be like a cradle, one of those rocking cradles that they rock your cradle, you know. It's like super duper deep because it's all the way back to your childhood, early laying in a cradle that was rocking childhood, you know. And so make drift or winds control it. Yeah, the winds of the body. And then maybe one day you just spin out like a log in the water and you float up. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. That's like track 5. Right now I was thinking, what about track 1? Track 1, bring back to awake. Yeah, that's also important. Return to reactivate, you know, so that you don't destroy your whole day just because you did this. Some people, sometimes you might still be relaxed. So remember when they bring you up that you reactivate properly so that you're actually energized by these 40 minutes that you spend doing the gateway ocean surf. And what more did we have? Let's take a look here. Yeah. So there's some overlap between these two pictures. Here we have one picture. Here we have another one. So it's hemisync, right? Hemisync. And then they meet together here, you know, and you feel this sense inside here. It's very important. So that's the concept, that the two pitches making a vibrato in the middle. So you have a red pitch and a blue pitch, and then the purple, the two colors coming together, mixing up, becoming purple as a vibrato. So it's like boo, boo, and then they come together like boo, 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 you know, like that. And of course breathing, like you take a deep breath. And now we're gonna talk about resonant tuning, you know. This is something they're gonna teach you. Yeah, so maybe you were Buddhist, you thought this is not for me. This is very much for all the Buddhists and Hindus, and you know, we're using everyone's technique, you know. So here it is, resonant humming, good energy emerge. Yeah, so okay, right. So there's something called, first it's energy conversion box, yeah, which is a visualization of, you know, you take away the mess, you put it in a box, now it's clean, right? Everybody knows this concept. And it's like it's going down, you know, bad energy, like boom, it's going into the box. Energy we can't use goes away into conversion, you know, so it's coming in here, it's getting converted. And then as we like, the energy comes up. A little trick here on resonant energy humming. This resonant tuning prevents sleep because you're saying and so you can create that feeling, right, that you create when you go to bed at night and you want to fall asleep, and then you kind of lean into the energy of falling asleep or pretend to fall asleep. But because you're doing, there's like an anchor keeping you awake, right? And so you can do a really, when you get good at this, which is going to take you less than a week, by the way, you can drop really quickly into deep relaxation using this resonant tuning. Yeah. And look at this, look at him. It's a monk, super duper disciplined monk. That you could be like that. This could be you. Discipline-wise, it's a symbol of discipline, yeah? And then, after that, it's gonna be probably a affirmation, you know? I know that I am more than my physical body. Because I am more than my physical body, I desire to expand and learn to use these other kind of energies for the benefit of me and those who follow me. And also would like the help and guidance of anyone who can pick up like on my intention, you know, any spiritual enlightened masters, whatever, you know, whatever god or religion you have, you know, everybody's welcome here. Everybody's welcome, you know, and so that they guide me, that this goes right, and that they protect me from any outside force or influence that's like not gonna give me what I desire, you know, so that I get what I desire, right? And this is called the gateway affirmation. It's something we're going to use, something you're going to do. And so it's like, oh, but I'm Muslim, I cannot do this. Oh, look at this, it's so occult, it's so dangerous. I'm very Christian, you know, I'm afraid of these bad spirits going to come and rape me if I do this. Okay, yeah, but then you do. the affirming intention, and then you just put your guy in there. If it's Muhammad, you say Muhammad. If it's especially Jesus needs to come. You know, if you're maybe you're a Vajra, maybe you're Buddhist. Like it's gotta be the Bodhisattvas. It's gotta be Buddha. It's gotta be the Devas or whatever you have. You know, and then you do it. You know, so. You know, is Moses, maybe you're Jewish, you know, is Moses gonna come? And whatever, you know, you do you. And that's gonna be the gateway experience. And what I want you to look at that drawing. Wow, very colorful, very cool, right? What I want you to be doing, right, is I want you to kind of get one of those experiences on the first gateway guided meditation before you progress. So, you know, if you don't get it before it's been 1 week, maybe you should just move on anyways and come back to it later. But focus 10, right? So you're in bed and you're hearing like pop, 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 and you feel it in the middle of your head while relaxing and building focus. This is what we're training. We're training our focus to become a focus 10. And so you do and you're just laying there on your back, and all of a sudden, like, you know, you snore. And it's like, I am snoring, but I wasn't the one who was doing the snoring. That's good. That's really good. That's a good sign. If you want, you can move on to track 2. Because basically this is... I mean, you might even get visions and stuff like that. Maybe you relax while you do the breathing, and then you see the beach, and that would be super duper good. Hey, maybe you even accidentally go out of body for a second, right? That would be super duper good. But how much do you control it? Do you control it, or did you just get a taste, right? So if there's no control, you can't do it at will. You're completely at the mercy of whatever, if it's a good day or if it's a bad day. I'd say stay on it a little bit and build the focus. Get a good, proper focus 10, where it's like, yeah, if I do this now, I can probably go to that point where I'm still awake, but my breath just, you know, it just goes into that snoring mode. So that's something I can rely any day of the week. I can do that. It doesn't have to be that strict, but you know, if you get this, it's very good. This is enough. You can move on to track 2 with a clear conscience. But remember the bigger picture. Remember these 2 waves coming together, helping us do something. What we're really after, you know, is focus 10. That's what we want. And we want it to be a reliable focus 10. And if you can do that, you know, just a little tip, think about timing. So you could do it here while getting awake, but now it's already moving into this kind of energy of active, right? So you have to get up really early and be like, oh, I'm very happy to go on a gateway meditation, right? So that could be, if your life from here, you're in one of those spots where the man is just taking all your labor force for himself at the job and it's just beating the crap out of you. Then here would be ideal to get up extra early. Don't want to get up. Yeah, but we're gonna do the gateway meditation, and then maybe also here in your lunch break, because you need to listen to it while awake. There's also this thing that happens if some people have a very active morning because they don't go to work before up here, right? So they can get in a power nap before going to work. That zone right there, very good for meditation, right? This zone, even better. This is the power nap. This is the classical power nap. Got home from work, ate dinner, went on a power nap. It's the one your parents used and their parents used. It's a classic. And then we have something special here. The good zone. And this is like right before I am not active, but I'm not becoming heavy, like want to go to sleep. There's a sweet spot right here. Very good for meditation. Very good. Like Buddha is over here pointing at us like, woo, cool invention, man. It's like, thank you. But here, you're too tired. You're too tired. But, for example, Theravada monks, they do 1 meal a day. They get up at here. Yeah, this is 4 hours of sleep. They get up again. And then they meditate the 4 hours. Where there usually would be REM sleep. What is REM sleep known for? Visions, dreams. Yeah. So this can also, for a master, this can be very useful. They have 2 of them. They have both here and here. Yeah. And then they get all that, you know. And then they need to go on alms round and then after alms round they eat probably, and then it's like a little bit tired, they do a meditation again. But that's like Theravada dudes, right? You don't have to be like a super duper monk to get this. I mean, this right here, leaving through the earringing, is something if you stay with the gateway tapes, you're going to be able to do it. And especially if you mix in these techniques. Here you have the energy conversion box. This is track 4, and this is jumping ahead. But if you learn techniques like these, you can get this reliably. You can get this reliably, and you can get this reliably, which is going to be at track 5. But it starts from here. Gateway experience, focus 10. Get a good focus 10. Problem with focus 10 and astral projecting, it's not reliable. You have to build up to like focus 21 or something like that. But it comes from here. This becomes focus 21 or even higher some beautiful day. And you can do it. You can do it. And so the number 1 practice that I recommend is gateway tapes. Please, you know, if your schedule is busy, like astral body, everything like that will follow from here. But if you have a busy schedule, just think about what I told you about this. Yeah, look at this. This is out as a community post. Most of the stuff I show you that's like, oh, that's super useful, I put it out as a community post. I will probably put like the gateway stuff out as a community post too. I don't think it's up there. I've kind of lost track. But anyways, then I can just post it again, get more attention, get more likes. Yeah. So you give me likes, doesn't cost you anything. You give me comments, doesn't cost you anything, and these videos will keep coming to you. Yeah. So why should you like it? Why should you subscribe? Why should you comment? Because you get more like this. You get more like this, that I can promise you, okay? And also, as a bonus, let's talk about this. Because I promised we were gonna have more of this. I have not forgotten, all right? So, yeah, here you have it. This is a ritual involving mapacho, right? This is a ritual, and it's from a place I stayed, Monday. We did something called Arati, plant cleanse, breakfast, intentions, yoga, yeah? Lunch, ayahuasca talk, and ayahuasca ceremony. And as part of that ceremony, we did some mapacho, which is a specialized, ritualized tobacco. It's a ritual tobacco. You do not inhale. You do not inhale, right? First of all, do a couple of exercises here. Make sure you have enough flow so you don't shit yourself, because you know, I don't do that. I'm wearing the white clothes, man. I'm not gonna shit myself. If you do this, if you know this thing right here, you're not gonna shit yourself either. It's just good posture. Feel what's right. Feel what's right. You can wear those white clothes like a master. You can do it, right? So a lot of people, they come to ayahuasca, I'm afraid I'm gonna shit myself. I'm not. Look at me. I'm wearing white. I'm not gonna shit myself. Just get to know yourself. Just feel. You can trust it. You can trust it. Yeah. Just be mindful. It's no problem. It's not gonna happen. I promise. Here, mapacho. Yeah. And Sao Paulo. This is Sao Paulo. I'm making a protective spell. Yes. You're gonna also learn to do that with the gateway experience. At the highest level, these things become the same. Okay. Sufism from Islam, Gnosticism from Christianity, Kabbalah from Judaism, Buddhist practice at the highest level, Hinduist practice, the yoga practice at the highest level, they are the same. They become the same. Yeah, so it's like we're going up the same mountains, guys. This is gonna fit with whatever you believe. So here, using the mapacho to visualize sending my intention. Very important, very good practice. Yeah, you can think of it, this becomes a way to control the clear light when you do the gateway meditation and activate your clear light. Yeah, you're getting everything with the gateway tapes. It's a very good training program. You should do it. If you only pick up one practice from my channel, the gateway tapes, and me guiding you through the gateway tapes is gonna help a lot. And this is just extra. So this is something that the Shipibos taught us, you know. Shantanu helped me with this. Yogic guy, very yoga enthusiast, very interesting person. Sending the intention using the mapacho. I'm very happy to have learned this. Thank you. Right? Here, the visualization. You know, the mapacho, purifying the mortal shell, this ugly body, this horrible ugly body. Look at it. Yuck. Become this, you know, and great communicating. You know, the mapacho here, technical support, yeah, here, via the plant internet. I'm getting all this. It's like having the master's voice in your ear, yeah, and then sending intention again, holy, this, you know, making holy this ayahuasca. A lot of people say, oh, don't do that, it's demons, no. It's like I'm making it holy, I'm purifying it with the holy. And maybe you are like Muslim, then of course it has to be holy because you're purifying it with the one right religion. But don't worry if you're Christian, because you're actually the ones who got the right. And the Jews, you know these guys, these are just copycats. And you know Buddhism, of course, this works. You know the results. Hinduist, you're the first one. You're truly so whatever deity you have, you can bring it in. It's no problem. It's no problem. You come as you are. It's no problem. Yeah. And then of course, attention into breathing. Attention. You're thinking here. You know, a lot of messages, a lot of thoughts. Oh my God. What if it's a bad one? What if it's a bad one? Oh no. Just go into your attention. Breathing. It's a tax. You know, this is now we're going into the visions that I had. It's a tax-free airport, man. It's a tax-free airport. Gotta focus on your breathing. It's a tax-free airport. It's like Nutella. Yeah, Nutella with snowballs. Yeah, that's the worst kind of pollution. That's the worst kind of This is the worst pollution. Yeah, no more. Just slow down on the chocolate, please, because it has something inside of it, which is very good, but it's not good when you're doing ayahuasca, because ayahuasca got its own oxidase inhibitor. We don't want that one to be taken by chocolate cacao monooxidase inhibitor. We want everything to come from the ayahuasca, so no chocolate, please, my friend. Yeah, and of course, posture. Where should you look? Try 45. You know, escalator, elevator. Yeah, elevator. 45 degrees. Elevate, escalate. Yeah. And then of course here we have some visuals. Oh my God. Look at it's ayahuasca, man. That's some advanced spiritual stuff, man. But I want you to pay attention to one thing. Theravada, ayahuasca do the same thing, but it's just a really intense and cool way to learn, right? So oh my God, I don't have ayahuasca, I'm fucked. No. But if you don't say no to it. If you can legally and safely do it, you got a good. Don't be afraid, you know. And then of course with the ayahuasca, there is some purging. So I got up from my seat and I went to the toilet and I purged, no problem. And I was wearing my white robes, yeah, because there's a lot of focus on. I mean, some people have, if it's necessary for a person that they be purged by puking and vomiting, projectile vomiting on everything and everybody. I mean, healing can be like that. It's just extremely unlikely. You're more likely to win the lottery, frankly. And here you see, got up wearing my white robes. So what do we have? Come back. So the light in the toilet is red because it mustn't be too harsh. And then we come back, sat down, immediately back here, thought a little bit about blue and orange, and it became this thing. You know, so see this, look at that. Became this. It's like looking at clouds. Anything else? You know, I think I saved the rest for later. I think I'll save the rest for later, okay? For now, just, yeah, I hope you had fun. Wasn't that cool? Look at this, how cool it is. Oh my god. I hope you remember it too, that you weren't too distracted by look at how cool. Wow, look at that. Look at that, how cool. Oh my god, what is he doing? Oh my god. Oh. You want to be cool like me now, because you saw how cool it was. Alright, so look at it. This is me. Looking for my keys. Oh my god, my keys. Where are my keys? And it's like, oh god, I'm gonna be late. And I was like, where are those fucking keys? And there, this stage right here, this is like curse everybody. I will take my revenge. I will find the Buddhas. I will massacre them. And Jesus too. Everybody's getting. This is your fault. And it's like, and then we sit down and we meditate. And I was like, oh my god, it's in my pocket. So yeah. You want to be cool like this, right? You want to be this guy, right? And so you want to do those gateway tapes and be cool. This could be you. You can also be cool. Yeah.